Film Fox presenting Immaculate Room. At the beginning of this story, the couple is shown inside a room, which is completely white. Actually, both of them are part of an experiment. Both of them have to stay here for the next 50 days. They will have to stay, and if they do so, then they will be given a good amount of money as a reward. Both of them are very happy in this room. Get tells her husband that when I get the reward money, I will fulfill all my dreams. The husband at the gate says that I am also going to do something similar. There is no means for entertainment in this room for their convenience. There is only a bed for sleeping, and there is a screen here in which to type, order anything to eat, and also the rules are written in it. There is also a red-colored button here, pressing, which will mean that you have given up, i.e. everyone has given up. There is also a speaker here, due to which they are sometimes given commands, like the voice of Big Boss, and the husband's first day and first night passes very well here. Both of them are confident that they will complete these 50 days comfortably here. In the mind of Hit, there is a question, which she asks her husband, that why is the doctor doing such an experiment? Her husband says that it does not matter to me. Both of them have to complete 50 days here, to which we will get millions of dollars. We will meet, which will change our whole life, that here she's trying to live a balanced life. She does yoga, and does everything on time. Now her husband keeps watching most of the time, which is going on in reverse count, i.e. that when his days are over, he will come to know from the clock itself, that at night, he's here thinking strange things in his mind, like why does he try to understand that the color of this room, of this entire house, is completely white. That you should not think about all these things, but you should stay in the routine, and he does not pay attention to the kids' things. In fact, he sleeps late at night. That is why he is not getting enough sleep, due to which his market is gradually decreasing. She starts feeling sad. She understands Ketu and says that you have to change your routine. She asks him to go running. He runs on her request, after which both of them dance and play like children. Now it is shown the next day, where Kit's husband sees for the first time, apart from them, another living thing in this room, which is an insect. He starts talking to it, and also wants to give it milk to drink, because he needs it. He knows that there is nothing to eat here. Then a voice comes in the room, and he is told that it is against the rules to have food and drinks here only for the two of you. You cannot do this. Now he says that if I can't do that, then I'm going to press the red button, and it's not going to be for either of us. It's going to be for her, because it's going to starve her out here, trying to make her understand that you shouldn't do that. That voice over and over again will not come to stop us, and if we press the red button, then we will lose this game. Hitbeam puts the bug down and tries to make him understand that I am not pressing the button for both of us, but for this bug, whom Kit says don't do this. She starts going, and then by mistake her foot comes on the insect, due to which the insect dies. She tells her husband that I did not do it intentionally, but her husband blames her. He doesn't believe it, and goes to the corner of the room and sits sad. He sits like this for the next 24 hours, before coming here. Razel was told a rule, that he can order 2 things from outside, which will not come as per his requirement, but if they choose this option, they will have to pay a good amount of money. Rabkit's husband wants to order one of those 2 options. That is, 1 thing. He does this, after which he gets a green-colored maca, which he does not understand at all. Arta asks what he should do. In return, his $1 has been deducted, and now he starts making different types of sketches on the walls with green marks. The gate says, "You make my sketch," and he starts making his sketch, but the gate gets bored quickly and gets up and leaves the place. But the gate's husband keeps drawing on the walls of this catchy eye, till his man is completely done with it. The day is very cute for his husband. She goes closer and says that sometimes my behavior is not good. Please forgive me for this. Her husband also understands that living here is very stressful, and both of them forgive each other. Now they are here today completely. 40 days have passed, and now they have to spend 10 more days at this place, in exchange for which they will get a good amount of money. Whenever Bagley looks in the washroom in the morning, There is a group there, seeing which he gets surprised. He does not understand that who kept this gun here. That is why they give this gun under the bed. Now they have spent many days here. Well, that is why the video messages sent to them from their family are shown to both of them. Where Kit's husband, Kit's sister tells that everything is fine at home. I miss you all a lot. After this, a video of Kit's father is shown in which his father says that now I do not live on the road but at home. She says stop this video and goes away from there. Both of them sleep at night. Kit's husband wakes up in the morning, but Kit does not wake up because she is distressed because of this. She's mentally depressed, and the next morning she tells her husband that she never wants to talk to my father. She never wants to see him because he drinks too much. He never paid my school and college fees, and this was the reason why I never told you about her. Gate's husband does not react much to this and tries hard to change her heart and make her happy. But Gate does not care that we are still together. We have a choice. Why don't we order something new so that a few more days will pass? And anyway, now our days are about to end here. The Gate says don't do this. You have already wasted money, and I don't want us to do any more. The husband at the gate gets sad after hearing this, but after some time Kit goes to him and says that you can use the second option. Now he clicks the second option also, after which the door opens, and there is a girl comes who is very beautiful. She's not wearing clothes. ITC husband says, what are you doing here? She says, I don't know. I have to spend 24 hours here with you. In return I get a good amount of money. Mulhane Hit asks her husband to give him his t-shirt, after which Kit's husband gives her his t-shirt. Here, when the girl sees Kit's husband's picture on the wall, she praises it. The kid does not like it at all. At night, Kit's husband makes Kit sleep with the girl on the bed, and he himself sleeps downstairs. But the girl comes to him and starts doing strange things with him. After this, Kit tells her husband. She makes her sleep on the bed and sleeps between her husband and the girl. Next morning it is shown that when she's sitting with her husband at the gate, the girl comes there and starts dancing in circles. Kit also does like this. She does this due to which Kit's husband feels very good, and he gets lost in the world of his thoughts where he starts seeing black colors instead of white everywhere. He feels as if he's drowning in water, and then he realizes he sees the childhood version of his younger brother who starts drowning in the water along with him. Due to this he becomes completely terrified and loses his temper. Kit and the girl come to him. It is then that her husband regains consciousness, but still he is very tired. Kit puts her husband to sleep, after which Keta makes him talk to the girl. After some time, when the husband of the gate comes to his senses, he sees that there is no gate there. It is in the washroom, and then he takes it to the girl, where both of them start talking, where they are sharing the pain of their life with each other, due to which the husband in the stomach becomes proportional to the girl, to control herself. She holds his hand to console him, and then Kit arrives there and sees them holding each other's hands. Kit had a problem with this girl earlier also, and after seeing her, the anger increases even more. After this, arguments start taking place between them. The husband at the gate asks both of them to keep quiet. Everyone goes to sleep at night. Next morning, when Kit and her husband wake up, they see that girl has left from here. Before leaving, she has written a message on the wall for Mike, that no one has ever loved me as much as you have loved me. Seeing this, the kid gets very angry, and he says to his husband, she says that you are always cheating on me, that you never love me. Her husband says that everything has been done deliberately. It is probably a rule of the game that he wants us both to love each other. But Gate is not his thing. Manti agrees and pushes him, due to which he hits and falls. He says, I never cheated on you. He didn't even have time when you were not in the city for a few days. I left my friends so that I could give you time. I studied my studies, left me so that I could save money, and after doing all this, today you are doubting me. Gate realizes that she did wrong. She apologizes to her husband, but then he falls down and says that I am not feeling well. She says I need a doctor. but she can't press the red button. If she does, then both of them will be out of the game. This game will be lost. YouTube gives milk to her husband to drink and tells him that in this room there is no medical facility in the whole house. Husband says, "What if I had got more injured? Perhaps you would have left me to die. I don't want such money, and now I will not stay in this room, even for a moment." He stands up. He starts going to press the red button, but then I lift the gate and take him to the gate point. She tells her husband that if you go out, I will shoot you, but her husband does not listen to her. He goes to the red button dobber. She gives up and goes out of here, due to which she has now been left alone in this room. When she wakes up the next morning, she's not feeling good here at all. She has to cross a room. She sees her husband's sketches on the wall, due to which she starts missing him and realizes her mistake. She has to spend more days here to win this game. She has been here for 48 days, but now she doesn't want to stay here even for a moment. She presses the red button and walks out of here. A few months later, it is shown that Gates' husband passes in front of Gates' house while running. Hannah actually sees Kit. They met her for the first time today, just after leaving the room. Both of them walk and go out for dinner, where Kit's husband asks Kit whether she has completed the task, but she does not answer his question. She just says that I did not make a good proposal to you there. For this I am sorry, Razel. After staying in her house for so many days, both of them understood that greed for money can never bring happiness in their lives. Only the love and trust that these two have for each other can keep them happy, and now they want to start their life once again. After this, we are shown their house and a board outside their room, where these two spent many days in that room, which was created by a person whom no one knows, i.e. he's an unknown person who used to lure people with money and send couples inside this room to find out that the real person inside them is there in their loneliness. They go out, understand each other, understand life. At the end of the story, it is shown that once again another couple has come inside the same white room, who will have to spend the next 50 days here like Gates and her husband were allowed to spend. Both of them would have been as happy as their friend's husband was after coming here for the first time, because they felt that they would spend 50 days here very comfortably, and the question is both of them would be happy here. Can we spend the day or not? And with this question, this film and this story ends here. We hope you like this story.